Hey guys, Character here with a double review. This time I'll be reviewing the Mashin Gattai Deluxe Kiramajin and the Weapon Mashin Series 01 Deluxe Mashin Rolland and Mashin Lifton from Mashin Sentai Kiramei. This is a set of 5 Kiramei Mashin that can transform from Kiramei stones and combine into 3 different mechs, as well as the first set of 2 extra Mashin that can become weapons for Kiramajin. So, let's get started. First off, we'll look at the 5 main Kiramei stones one by one, starting with the red Kiramei stone. Now, as you can see from the intro, this is the biggest of the Kiramei stones, and you'll understand why when it comes time to transform them. So, for the Kiramei stones, they have a shared theme of using clear plastic as well as Kiramei seals, which are these kind of crackly hollow foil stickers that I described in my last review. So for the red Kiramei stone, you can see it has a solid red base with some clear red added to it. You can see the Kiramei seals on the inside here. But the nice gem pattern extends up top as well as down on the bottom. Now if you look at it from sides and the back, that's where the parts of the machine come in, or where they're more visible. So it's best to look at these from the front. Next, we can transform it. So to transform it is pretty simple. You just want to turn it to the side and then lay it down like that. Then take this part and fold it down like so. And here we have Mashin Fire, which is Kiramei Red's fire engine machine. So you can see, once again, got a lot of solid red as well as clear red here on the front. Have the windshields. The headlights have a cool fire pattern on them. We've got the main body, which has some nice white paint apps. See more clear parts here. And then the big draw is the ladder here. You see it has some nice details as well as a little water spout at the end. And besides being able to roll around, you can see the wheels here. And see they have a kind of magic circle pattern to them. You can also lift and extend the ladder. So, just lift up like this. Then take this part, unlash it like so, fold it once like this, then, using this little lever on the bottom, slide out the ladder to fully extend it. And so you have that going on. Unfortunately, rotating it basically causes it to rotate what will be part of the body. But from here, we can also see there are a couple more Kiramei seals here and here on these parts that are kind of like sirens, or rather signal lights. And so then, you can collapse it back in like so and lock it into place. Next we have the yellow Kiramei stone. For this one, the base is clear yellow plastic, and you can see the nice gem detailing here on the front. Once again, if we look at it from the sides and the back, we can see the actual parts of the machine. So, we can then transform it. So, for that, you're going to want to put it on its side like this. Then, unclip this part here. Raise up the ladder, or the arm rather. Swing this out like so, and then lower it down. Then, take this whole part and rotate it around 180 degrees. And here we have Mashin Shovelo, Kiramei Yellow's excavator or shovel car Mashin. So for this one, it's got a nice mix of clear yellow with silver and black, a little bit of white paint on it. Then if we look at it from this side, we can actually see the Kiramei seal here along the kind of creds down the bottom. You can see that magic circle pattern right here. And this one can roll around. You can turn the main body. And then you also have the excavator arm, which can be raised up, moved forward, as well as having the adjustable claw here, and an inner claw that can also be extended out. Next we have the green Kiramei stone. So like with the yellow stone, the main body is a clear color, in this case clear green, with the other color being solid black. See the nice gem details here on the front. And while from the sides you can definitely see the Mashin parts, it is a little bit more concealed on the back than with other Mashin. Then we can transform it. For this one, it's also pretty simple. Just want to lay it down like this, fold down this part, then fold this forward. And here we have Mashin Mach, Kiramei Green's sports car Mashin. So, with it unfolded, you can see you have the Kiramei seal right in here on the front. And we've got a little bit of metallic green for the headlights. As well as an overall very sleek pattern to it. Once again we have the wheels with the magic circle pattern. That can roll along quite nicely. Size-wise, this is about the same size as a shift car from Kamen Rider Drive. So that gives you an idea of just how big it really is. Next we have the blue Kiramei stone. So for this one, the main color is actually white, with the clear blue being an accent. You can see the jewel design here on the front. And this is one where you can actually see the Kiramei seals while it's in Kiramei stone mode here on the sides. And this is one where it does hide the Mashin parts pretty well. So then we'll transform it. So for this, you first want to unfold the wings, just like so, then unfold the nose cone, and here we have Mashin Jetta, Kiramei Blue's jet fighter Mashin. So from here we can see front nose cone with the cockpit, as well as a bit of metallic blue here on the sides. Got the thrusters back here, and the nice wings where you can once again see the Kiramei seals. On the line you can see it has a little bit of clear blue down here, as well as metallic blue down here and here. And this can be both flown through the air, as well as rolled on the ground. And then we have the pink Kiramei stone. So like with the blue stone, the base is white, with the clear pink being the accents. You can see the Kiramei seals here on the front. A very nice, long set of seals. If you look carefully, you can see the gem pattern cut into it. Though there is a bit of a gap between the front bits of pink as well as the ones on the sides. But as long as you don't look at it from kind of an angle like this, it does, again, hide the Mashin parts pretty well. And so we'll transform this one as well. So for this one, first I'm going to take these parts and fold them all the way to the back until they connect in place like so. Then we'll take this part and split it open to become the propeller. And here we have Mashin Helico, Kiramei Pink's helicopter machine. So once again, got some metallic color added here, with some metallic pink for the cockpit and kind of headlights. You can see the cockpit has a kind of gem design to it. You then have the tail here, which has some nice details like the rotors back here. And again, a kind of gem design. Then you also have the propeller here, where within the center we have the kind of magic circle pattern. And so, of course, being a propeller, or helicopter rather, can spin the rotors quite freely. If we spin it like this, at the right angle, you can see light kind of refracting off of the stickers inside for a very nice effect. Something like that. It would probably work better if I didn't have a white table here, but I think you can kind of get the idea of how it looks. And it's quite a nice sight. Moving on, we get to our first Mashin Gattai, which uses fire, Shovelo, and Mach. So, while there is a simpler way to do this transformation, just for fun, I'll be doing these combinations similar to how they appear on the show. So, first off, we'll spin around, fire to the back, and then take Shovelo, extend out his shovel arm, and use it to basically lift himself onto the joint here. Then straighten him out, and rotate him like this. Then we'll turn it forward again, and rotate this part 90 degrees clockwise. Then bring in Mach, we'll lower down and extend out the ladder. And we'll have Mach roll up it backwards, then get up to the top, twist it around, and have it so that it clips into place here. Then we'll bring the arm forward, kind of collapse this down here, and fold back in the ladder. Then we'll take this part and swing it outwards to reveal the head. Next, we'll take this whole thing and lift it up, like so, to create the legs and feet, and split them apart. Then we'll lower down the right arm and twist the other arm in the two opposite directions so that these pieces line up together. Then, extend out the arm and lower it down. And here we have Land Mage. So, this is the mech made up of the 3 land vehicles. You can see the head here. Nice bit of red to it, as well as some blue eyes. That's an overall pretty cool design. You can see the chest here, which has that same magic symbol as you've seen throughout these Mashin, as well as a nice Kiramei seal on the inside to give it a nice sparkly look. You can see the white running through here. You now have these 4 Kiramei seals on the legs, as well as the ones you can see on the right arm here, on the shoulder, as well as the one here up top, on the left shoulder. And so for this one you have articulation in the arms, where you can rotate the left arm all the way around. And of course you can adjust the shovel arm, as well as the claw. Then for the right arm, it only goes as far as here before it stops, since you have this piece extending out from the shoulder. But of course you can still extend out the ladder to get that kind of play feature. For the second Mashin Gattai, we'll make use of Tub and Helico. So, we'll start with Helico. And we'll take her back rotor, fold it all the way so it's like this. Then fold up the main rotor like this, and take this whole assembly and lift it. So we now have the head here, as well as the arms here. And for Jetta, take the nose cone, fold back in, make the Kiramei stone again, but we'll then take these 2 pieces and clip them in like this, and spread out the legs. And here we have Sky Mage, the combination of the 2 sky vehicles. We can see that to contrast the overall pink look of the top half, you do have some blue here for the head, as well as a cool orange visor. See the fists here at the ends of the arms. And while it is kind of flat, these do make for some pretty good legs and feet down here on the bottom. You still have the propeller gimmick, which does work a little bit better here, because you don't have any chance of this knocking or kind of knocking against the tail rotor. And as far as articulation goes, while technically moving this does make it so that the whole thing moves back, you can slightly kind of fudge with it by essentially moving the arms forward and then moving the head up to go along with it. Don't do it too far and you basically have it looking into its own chest. While not as robust as Land Mage, it is a pretty cool mini-mech to go along with it. And for the third combination, we'll combine together Land Mage and Sky Mage. So, for this, we'll start with Land Mage. Close back up the head. You want to put your finger in here with this little notch. Then pull it back out to reveal the new head. I'll split these 2 apart. Turn Helico back into a helicopter. Then clip her in here like this. One cool trick you can do is that if you have the rotor slightly split up, we actually push in the main propeller, which causes the two halves to split open. Then we'll fold them out one notch, and fold these to match, and then clip them in. Then, for Jetta, we'll unfold the wings, extend out the nose cone, and before closing it back up, we'll extend out the handle here, close it back up, and then go to the back, extend out this piece here using a slider, and plug it into the right hand. And here we have Kiramajin. So with this, we now add this nice chest piece with a cool V across it. Now Jetta become the weapon, which is this nice sword. And we have the new head, which now has 5 different gems, one for each of the different Kiramajers. And this just folds out via this little piece that's in here. As you can see, due to the way that the plastic is designed, you can't really see it from inside here. So you can then just pop it out like this. And naturally this does limit the articulation a little bit more because, well, actually not that much. At least not with the arms on their own. So this does manage to lift up a little bit far enough to basically not actually be knocked by the arms going up that way. That being said, if you're having it holding the sword, you can't exactly lift the arm up 90 degrees because it'll then bump into the chest symbol. Now one thing to note about Kiramajin is that it's a little bit on the small size. For comparison, here it is next to last year's Kishiriro 5-3 Nights. As you can see, only comes up to a little bit under the neckline. Now, I'm not sure why they made this choice, but it could mean that it could get pretty big. At the very least, I knew that one reason why they made it so small is that coming up soon as the next release in the series, there will be a base set for the Kiramei Mashin. So they probably didn't want to make it too big because of that. But this isn't the end. We now move on to the weapon machine. Next we move on to the orange Kiramei stone and the teal Kiramei stone. So like with Chevalo and Mach, these have a clear base as well as black accents. Though in the case of these, the entire plastic is that color with the black being paint. So you can see the nice gem design of the orange Kiramei stone, as well as the small Kiramei steel here on the front. Though you can see it doesn't hide the machine parts all too well. But for the transformation, it's pretty simple. You just want to take out the back wheels by sending them like this, and then take this piece and move it up to a 45-degree angle. And here we have the steamroller Mashin Rolland. So of course it has the wheels in the front and the back. Got the headlights here. And it can roll along quite well. Then you have the teal stone, where again it looks better from the front than it does the sides. But you can see a little bit more complex Kiramei seal here in the middle, right there. So, for its transformation, you want to take this piece and lift it up and around, and fold it down, and take this piece and push it in to extend out the back wheels, and collapse the whole thing like so. And here we have the forklift Mashin Lifton. You can see a little cockpit like that. It does carry over that kind of gem-like design to it. And once again, this one has the magic circle on the wheels. We've got the actual fork here, which can raise and lower like an actual forklift. And of course, it can be rolled along on the ground. And finally, we can transform Rolland and Lifton into their weapon modes and give them to Kiramajin. So, for Rolland, to transform it, you want to collapse down this piece and then take the front of it and split it open, just like so. And now it becomes a big hammer. And so we can put that into the left hand using this hole here. And just like that, it has a hammer weapon, which is quite nice and sizable. And now that we have it open, you can see the magic circle is on the inside here, on the two ends of the hammer. Then, for Lifton, you're going to want to lift up the fork and have it be parallel with the arm. Fold up like this, and then fold down the handle from here. And now it becomes a sort of trident weapon. And once again, this can be used with the left hand. Just like so. Though since they use the same hole and same size, you also have it double wield the two weapon machine, just like that. And there we go. Overall, like I've been saying with the other toys in the line, the Kiramei machine are simple but fun. It is quite nice how they transform from the Kiramei stones to the machine themselves, and each one is a different vehicle, so you have some variety there. It is quite cool that you get both Land Mage and Sky Mage on their own, as well as the combined Kiramajin with all 5 of them. Then you also have the weapon machine, which do add a little bit extra, without you having to remove any of the pieces or swap any pieces around for Kiramajin. And that's definitely something that they took a page out of from Zyuohger, and that should make sure that they're, quite affordable and easy to collect. On the whole, I'd say that, for these mechs, they're definitely kind of going back to basics of how the Sentai mechs work, where, each mech just forms different parts of the body, and there isn't any kind of special gimmick that goes into it or anything you need to put into it to get the full experience out of it. And, like I said, while it is on the smaller side, it does give room to grow, and it does make it so that it's going to be more affordable than previous year's mechs. So it's something that if you like what you see here, it shouldn't be too out of your reach to really get it. So if you're fond of this, if you like the Kiramajers, and you want to really get into this and get started on your Mashin collection, I definitely recommend picking these up. Next time I'll be reviewing the Deluxe Decimate Riser. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and if you're new and would like to see more, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. And for now, this is KRX50, writing off.